Well. All right. Just setting my levels, man. So Rob, what's up? That was some really good timing. Wow. Yeah, that song is called Basic. And it is a new song. Let me find the little music view. Yeah. You might know who that person is. It's me. I'm gonna be playing some. That's the wrong button. Be playing some chess, of course. As well as some royalty-free EDM Volume 1 from the UK. But before any of that, who by? I'm assuming WBY is who by. I will show you. I shall show you who by. Once I understand how OBS works. Yeah, this guy. Bill Buncombe. He's a real asshole. Yeah, it's on Bandcamp if you would like to check it out. Actually, if you use SoundCloud. Oh, what about me? What about me? Oh, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. I'm hanging out, doing my thing. You know, playing chess way too late. I was actually doing some over-the-board stuff earlier today. One of my buddies and I we haven't started a chess club, but we sort of have commandeered the chess club over at this coffee shop. And I recreated my Discord. Sootham, what's up, man? Now, UNC, what is UNC? God, am I old? Is that what? WBY is what about you? And then UNC, what's UNC? I imagine it means unk, like uncle. I don't know. I feel like an uncle. I don't know though. That's like Leet speak, you know. And Leet speak's pretty old. Maybe I'm just not cool, and that's the problem. Anyway, yeah. So we're doing some over the board stuff at this chess club, but we haven't been too terribly consistent. So it was me and one other dude. But yeah, dude, we tore up some chess. Anyway, I started another Discord server. If you guys want to jump on it, let me know, and I will post a little invitation thing in the description or whatever. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to do a little studying, and then I'll play a couple games. I don't have a ton of time tonight. So this is on Lee Chess, and it was called I Am Levy. So I'm assuming this is Gotham Chess, his stuff. UNC is crazy. Nah, he's 40. How is he not an unk? What's an UNC? Uncle. Okay, so it is. Yeah. How is he not an unk? It's fair enough, dude. I am an unk. Okay, so E4 and this stuff. This is the advanced variation, right? I need to go over this stuff because the French, you can get screwed up so fast if you just get the variation slightly wrong. Okay, so if it's the advanced variation and they've put F3, then you can queen here. You're kind of attacking what is that? D4, right? so it gets the knight involved. So what's the calculation here? I see these steps, but so let's say I take, hold on, let me move back. So he's got this guy, and this guy protecting d4. I have 2 attackers. He has 3. So I'm going to add an attacker. So at this point, this often trips me up. Let's say I take. Let's say he takes back. Let's say I take. He takes back. Let's say I take. He takes back. So I lose this right now, right? So I would not take. And that kind of calculation often screws me up because I'm like, yeah, but wait a minute. I lose in the end. Obviously, you know, you're not supposed to take. But that trips me up. Sir, off you 32. Yeah, man. Yeah, 40 is not that old. Although I was watching a movie earlier, which is rather old. It's called When Harry Met Sally. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. At any rate, it's a good goddamn movie. It's got Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan in it. And Carrie Fisher. If you don't know who that is Princess Leia from Star Wars. Regardless, I was watching it, and the long and the short of it is, in the movie, they are 10 years younger than me. And I felt kind of old. Alright, so bishop moves out for the castle. I am confused. This confuses me. So, I get the idea of, oh, I see what's going on. I want to get my knight here and then get my knight here. And that way I'm adding a 4th attacker. But even then, can't they just do this number? I guess I could have an f6 at some point. Okay, so knight comes out and he takes. Now see, now I'm feeling cramped. But I guess I got the knight and the queen. Or I could come out with the knight this way. Okay. And it's unleashing this bishop. My chess coach was telling me about the French. He is the only reason that I play it. And is the only reason that I'm a little better than I used to be. It's a counter attack. It has the spirit of a counter attack. What's interesting, I think, is, let's see, what move is it? So it's move 7? Yeah, it's move 7. And I haven't moved any of my kingside. It's lots of pawns. Queen is already out. And I haven't developed. The 2 over-the-board games I played today, this happened. And on one of them I did quite well. But on the other one, I was like, man, when do I develop the king side? You know? Sarav, where am I from? I'm from the US. And Subham, you take on d4. You mean as black you'd take on d4? Or you would take as white on d4? Yeah, I know you dig the Caro-Kann, and apparently the Caro-Kann is just a better opening. I stick to the French because it's, you know, my coach has told me to stick with it and just kind of learn it. Yeah. I think what he's trying to do is make me learn patience. So when would you take d4? I'm assuming after c6, knight c6. So like here. I could see releasing the tension there. So what does he do? Come this way. And then you have a closed center, and the king's pretty safe. I like doing a6 here, just to get away from any of this white squared bishop nonsense. Then again, I lose a lot. Okay, so let's see. All right, so all this. As black, the queen check. Mm. Okay. The asymmetrical approach. Idea is queen castle, castle queen side, and storm the king side. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. Okay, so he takes. So this is the exchange variation, right? And I believe if you go knight here, you get into a really draw type thing. I have been told on chess videos. This is such a levy attack. He's like, and you storm the king side. There's like a rook lift at some point. So knight c6. Right. I wonder if he pushes f6 at any point. No. Bishop out. And then knight to e7. So the idea is to get the bishop here, the queen up. It's interesting. There's no idea of castling yet, which I would be concerned about too, because white has got a lot of pressure coming too. So it says we use the knight to block checks, right? So a check from here, for example. We go with our plan, castling queenside. So you want to castle queenside after the bishop is out. And then, and only then, storming the castle. So you see what I'm saying? Like there's so many variations of this. And if you're kind of just wrong, you get a little boned. Interesting, you take there. So this is called the Tarrasch variation. Tarrasch, the book is somewhere. I do have a Tarrasch book, but it's old, dude. Like, they use the old school notation, and it for real takes me forever. Do you guys know the old school? I guess it's, I don't know if it's the original, but it's definitely not what is used today. Right, so let's see. So we're not going c6 because then he's just going to run the knight around, right? Bishop or knight says, let's see, what does he say? This is Rubinstein? What? I've seen Rubinstein. Fort Knox variation. We will trade the French bishop and set up solidly. Okay, let's see how that happens. I just feel cramped right now. Feel like I'm gonna get wrecked. Okay, so the knight comes out. Trades. Okay, so this knight came out specifically to go here. And look at all these arrows. I like the fianchetto with this bishop. Our dark and white square bishop is activated towards the king side. Okay. This is called the Rosman French defense. Rosman, as in Levi Rosman, is this, I guess, his preferred way of doing things. Okay, so the French. This is the Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson. So Rubinstein variation seems to be when you do the French and you take e4, and this knight is on c3. There. Okay, so we take. He calls this the Rosman French defense. Right, wants to trade the knights off. Whoa. Bold move. What? It kind of, with the arrows, make it kind of look like an R, like a drunk R. It doesn't look like an R at all, never mind. You know, I was thinking for Rosman. Wow. Okay, so G takes F. Now, what is he trying to do? Idea is castle queen side, obviously, right? And do a king side attack. So you kind of have an advanced pawn here. I mean, it's not an advanced pawn, but it is a more advanced pawn. The black H pawn is disposable, as this opens another file for the rook. Dude, he loves the rook. That's pretty sexy. I wonder how good it is. Dude, I bet if I play this, I'll get stomped. Let's see. This happens quite often. More often than not, people do the advanced variation with me, but let's say they don't. Ugh! So Rubinstein, right, get the knight in. Exchange that knight. I have an attacking opportunity with the rook. And I've sort of cleared up, I mean, most of the control in the center. Interesting. Huh. And the idea is bishop is coming here. Trying to do a fianchetto. And looking to queenside castle. Although, when does this rook or this knight get out, and where does it go? Let's see. He missed an arrow, dude. Obviously the knight doesn't go here. The knight doesn't want to go there. Maybe, I don't know where this knight goes. Okay, well, it just goes right there. Never mind. Okay, going for the fianchetto. Pressure. He's gonna get dirty. What? Wow. So still going for. So the center is open. King's in the center. Castle is all over the place. I guess the queenside castle. Let me see. My king will be here. Get this kind of going on with the rook. Super rook attacks, maybe. These pawns are okay. Weak ass pawn here. Okay. Trapping the bishop. And traps the bishop, it also gets, trades my knight. And his bishop is not really that good. I mean, could we go here? I don't think you'd want to get the queen involved. Here takes. That doesn't seem so great. Although if you did, what is that, c3 after it takes? Queen's there. She seems a little offsides here. I was just thinking not to double the pawns. Wow, that's wild. So this is the Rosman French defense. It is all over the place, dude. Wow. So with the Rubinstein takes, right? And then it looks like the Rosman French is you take G pawn takes the F6 pawn. And the whole point is to get the rook involved. Attempt to castle queenside unless they roll down, and I don't know, maybe they're still gonna do it. If you drop this bishop, I guess the king's rather safe over here. Fair enough. Alright, and that's all the stuff for the French defense. Wow. Alright, let's close this down. Nice little study session. Alright, so I'm going to play a little bit of music. I'm going to make some more coffee, and we will play some chess. So let me find my little break screen. I don't know where it is. Where's the break screen? I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Whoop. Alright, be back in just a few minutes, y'all, and we'll play some of this music. Whenever it decides to play. There we go. Alright, I'll be right back. Ah, I see the music has ended. Oh, well. It is only like 4 minutes long. Might as well give a Patreon shout out. James Johnston, Ember Ellaria, Natalia Cline, and Arnov Govil. Playing some Bill Buncombe and some royalty-free EDM. So, there you go. Yeah, dude. I don't know why it's still showing this Lee chess thing. It actually doesn't exist anymore. Hold. There we go. Bam. And it looks like my internet connection is spectacular. Let's do some of this. Now, I have not actually tried royalty-free EDM, so let me show you this really fast. I don't know anything about this. It could be good. It may not be great. But it is royalty-free, so we'll see if I get a copyright strike. Says 100% copyright free. I'm just saying. Okay. We shall play. It's called Glitch Hop. Whoa. See what that sounds like. Alright. Well, hopefully that's not too loud. Alright. I'm gonna restart that. It's wild. This guy. Uh-oh. Advanced variation. I didn't look this one up. Oh no! Alright. I think I can afford to spend a little time. What is this? Noob Varun 2005 from India. Levi Rosman did not teach me this part. Alright, so I'm thinking either... Man, I'm thinking either C5 or maybe even getting my bishop out and just trading this guy. You know, I am... hold on. I do need to pay attention to this guy. And just the sort of setup that's probably going to happen. No, let's come this way. I'll just keep it kind of normal. I know C7, and then coming out this... shoot. And coming out with B5... is not the greatest, but it does get rid of his light squared bishop. What do we think about this? I don't know about that. Maybe trading this and then I lose this pawn. I could also, come here, takes. Alright, let me think for a second. So it's good to know, pushing C5 when they have a knight on F3 runs into getting this queen check. And if I'm not careful, I just lose a pawn. So I think I've got to move the queen. Like maybe even up here. Let's try that. Whew. I like this music, but it's This is called Electro House. I like it at the start anyway. I think I'm gonna take with the bishop. Am I missing something here? Oh, it's ramping up. No, I want something chill. Interesting. It's giving up the b2 pawn. I'm thinking about h6. Oh, tactics. Let's see. The thing is, after... Hold on a second. I'm gonna do something here. Turn this down for you all. Is the music crazy? Please let me know if it's crazy. So, if I take on b2, this seems dangerous. I feel like I'm gonna get trapped somewhere. No, because I'll just take there. Can I take this? I'm gonna give myself a few seconds since I'm doing a 15 and 10. I could also just, I could take him here. I've got this pawn and this pawn. So this check, his king pops out here. Check him here, he gets my bishop. Check, loses king rights. Maybe just slides right back. Let's do that. Unless I'm missing like a diagonal or something. Alright. I like the music, but whew, it is not chill enough for me. I gotta think. Oh, okay. So, my bishop is fine right now, because my queen is here, although if he tries to get my queen to move, I'm in a problem. I have a problem. So I could attempt to kick his bishop. Let's try that. This is an annoying place for this bishop to be. This is not where I thought this game was going to go, by the way. Alright, so he moves his bishop to a fine square. I'm considering chasing his bishop around. But let's say, I come here, he trades down, loses this guy, right? It would be awesome to get rid of this bishop, because then I could checkmate him. This just loses my bishop. This just trades for no reason. It's not even a trade, just loses a bishop. I'm thinking this. I could probably be a little more patient. Like here and then no. Here. I don't know, I'm thinking g5. Let me think about this afterwards. So if I go g5, My idea, I'm just trying to get his bishop out of the way. So he sacks his knight. I get a piece, right? And he's got this whole thing going on. But I've really weakened my king side. So I'm kind of going for this number, right? I get my rook up here. He can just straight up move right back, right? This, and then I come out. I think I go g5. Let's see if I screw this up. Like, the best thing to do is probably just play normal chess. But we're going to go this way. I guess he could knight e4. No. I mean, it and I would want to take. Well, am I dumb this way? Yeah, okay. Oh, Balbeer, what's up, man? Sweet. I'm glad that you said g5. When it's critical positions like that, I often refrain. I try to always refrain from looking at the chat because I don't want to cheat. I don't need to cheat. I need to get better. But I appreciate you saying. So h6, create mate threat, good, and g5, awesome, awesome. I'm glad that actually. I was sitting here looking at it, and I was like, am I just destroying my position, and he's going to be able to get out of it? I mean, he moved the bishop. I think he needed to move his knight. I think. Oh no, what have I done? A blunder is a move. Okay. 99.1%. Well, that's the best I've ever done. But I mean, it's a very, very quick game. Sometimes trust your instincts. Sarav. Yeah, Sarav, we can play in a second. I want to analyze this game real quick and see what I may have done. Let's see. So I guess I played actually pretty great. Okay. He's forced. This is fine. This is fine. And that's a blunder. So what should he have done? He should have. So he should have. This is what I was expecting him to do. Right. I take. I'm assuming I take back. Right. He doesn't want to leave the square, so he takes here. And my idea was to come there, and if he moves back, then come here and check it. I wonder if that actually works. Is there something he can do? Here, take, opens it up, and it's checkmate. Maybe now come this way? What's the white thing? So if he comes to f4, I take, check. He can come this some way, check. He's got a block. But this doesn't say that it's. It doesn't say that it's 100% made. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, and he's just transposed, and now he's got a queen there instead of bishop. Okay, well there you go. So how did he get out of it? He slid the queen over to take this bishop's place. Right? Attacks my queen. I gotta take. He replaces it. Now, get my knight, you know, out of danger, of course. I mean, I'm up 4.5, but my king is... I guess I'm gonna try and castle this way, or just checkmate him. Huh. Well. Sarav, you say long time since you last played seriously? Do you mean you haven't played online much, or do you mean you haven't played someone who's actually a challenge for you? Because if I remember correctly, you're pretty good. Okay. Let's see. Night Gill. Do we have a game going? Oh, that's just our conversation. I never know where the what do you call them? Not submissions. Lord. Challenges are. Is it under play? Is it under social? I don't know. Friends. Say, yes, I've only played while eating and stuff when I don't know, when you don't want to think much. See, that's my deal is, normally I'm playing at this time. This is actually a little bit earlier for me. This is 1 a.m. And, I guess we will play one. And, usually I'm drinking alcohol, so I cannot accept this challenge. Weird. Hey, I'm playing white. Alright, let me try to find... I'm gonna play this music, because I know it's actually kind of chill. It's been a while since I played white. Oh, and it's not a 15 and 10, so I have to like actually speed up a little bit. The Carl's Bremen. So when you do the reverse Sicilian and knight f6, that's the Carl's Bremen. So this is the reverse Sicilian. Closed. I guess. I don't know why it's called closed. Cyber Knight, what's up, man? I think I've gone E3 here before. And I've gone D5 as well. But when I go D5, I believe they just pull the bishop back. And then it's like take back. I don't know. Maybe get the knight here. It's probably a tactic I'm just not seeing, but whatever. 2000 before GTA 6? What? Okay, so I can obviously castle, but I don't know if it's actually the best move. I'd like to kick this. I think you just take. Let's see if I come here. You know, going knight d5 is maybe not so great, because even if you gave up the bishop, is that bad? I don't think you would, but let me give it a few more seconds and then I'll make a move. Yeah. I'm thinking castling. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. What does 2000 before GTA 6 mean? Alright, so shoring up the old guy. Now I am sort of tempted to come here. This. So this guy. 6 minutes. I do need to be a little bit more speedy. Oh, 2000 rating. Oh, I see. GTA 6. So, Cyber Knight, I am a little old. Do you mean Grand Theft Auto? You should have seen the previous comments. I don't get anything. Someone said another one. Oh, what was it? It was Unk, and I was like, what? What does Unk mean? I don't know what an Unk is. Apparently it means uncle. Oh, it is 2000 rating on GTA 6. I actually haven't played GTA 6, dude. Okay, so you get your bishop involved. Let's see. Where do I want to put my pieces at 6 minutes? I'm going to go there. I'm going to give up that pawn. I don't need that pawn, dude. I don't even like the c4 pawn, okay? That's right. Don't need it. So this is kingside fianchetto line. 4 knights. Sure. Actually, I think pushing the pawn there was a probably really bad move. Alright, so how do I want to do this? I think we go here. How dare you take my pieces? Dude, why you gotta slut me like that? Say you usually watch on Twitch, but internet is down. Twitch won't give the resolution options. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, I know I technically stream to Twitch, but I appreciate you watching, by the way, on Twitch, because I didn't know if anybody watched or not. And I was like, Okay, so my idea was like to take here, of course. But then you come over this some way. I guess I've got that, but then this dude is hanging. Come up here. What do? You get the fianchetto bishop. Yeah, I guess that's not so great, is it? Huh. I guess it wasn't that great of a move. I thought that was trade down, but it doesn't actually trade down very well. And moving my queen would give up the e2 pawn too. Okay, so let me calm down. I'm gonna calm down a little bit. I'm considering either taking or E1. If I take, this happens, I just gotta come straight back. And he's got some tempo on me, right? So I'm gonna go E1. Sometimes explaining your tactics, I might learn something new. Cyber Knight, don't listen to a word I'm saying. Listen to the chat. Everyone else on the chat is a higher elo than I am. It's actually something that's really cool about this, about the people that have joined the stream. They're all better than me. So I'm trying to not lose pieces. I gave up this pawn like a dullard. I could have taken here, but he was going to do this, and I was going to have to retreat, which means I lose some tempo. If I come up here, he's probably going to come this way anyway. I think I need to push a pawn. That's what I'm going to do here. Sarav, you say you're or say I'm better than you. First of all, your elo is 1134 and mine is 1000. Second, you're beating me. Dude. You're literally winning. And you got this massive. So the thing is, he's got all these pawns. He's got a lot of pawns. He's up a pawn and he has a lot of pawns for the queenside attack. So he's gonna come down this way and kick my butt. I need to do something. All right. This was an idea, but that's not gonna work. I need to actually think. Yeah, maybe E1 was just, I probably should have taken. Okay, I got 3 minutes. I need to actually play the game. Maybe push A5. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to stop his queen side a little bit. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So this forces that. It does kind of weaken him a little bit. I could remove this guy. My bishop is shit right now. Maybe get up in here. Just get my bishop out. Where does he go? I was thinking here, here. Let's come here. I don't, you know, his knight is not super great, but it could be. And this weakens his king. Granted, I do have a pretty good bishop, but it at least makes him think about it. He's up a pawn, so this trade gets me tempo, but it doesn't really do anything. Ooh. Okay, so he moves that way. Yeah, he could just move the knight. Takes. This would be awful for me. Okay, so I was thinking this. What does he do after that? He comes there. See, that's why I didn't want that knight there. Okay. So the bishop is bad. Here, he's coming that way. Do I have a follow-up move? That's a bad square for me. Let's go there. I don't think I'm just losing a piece. I would like this. Although, this is actually pretty solid right now. What's he doing there? I don't have a ton of time to think about these tactics because I've been talking. Hey, YouTube. I don't mean it. I love you. What's feels bad, man? Oh, I did used to have Twitch things. Oh yeah, well, I just wasn't even thinking about that move. The hell's wrong with me? Right, good move. Whoops. Not quite thinking. That was a good tactic, which I did not see. Queen trade. Oh no, queen trade doesn't look so great. And he's got this right here to. Ugh. Yeah, it's kind of nasty. It's a nasty trick. It's a nasty trick, dude. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I've not done really well on this, have I? So my position is going to break down, and then I'm going to lose. I think this is the square right there, yeah. So, it's a useless check. I mean, I've got this. Yeah, I don't really have anything that I see. Yeah, I just lost the app. It's fucking over. Alright, yeah. Wow. That's pretty rough. I got nothing. I will attack your queen. That's pretty awful. Sirov, are you happy? Are you happy now? Are you eating like a bowl of Cheerios, kicking my butt? Is that what's going on? I do appreciate how you're thinking about this move when I have 1 second left. Like, tactically, it's sound. Thank you. That makes me feel awesome. You always say no. Say wide IB? What does that mean? Would it be? I don't know what that means. Well, apparently I played pretty well until I absolutely blundered. So I had a mistake and I had a blunder. You had a great move. Okay, all this is fine. Good. Good. So, D3 was good. Fine. Doubles it up. Hold on, chess.com, you cocksuckers. Okay, so this is a bad move because it gives up the pawn. Yeah, you should have just taken the pawn. Right? But I came back. Good. And I should have taken. Damn it. So there's an inaccuracy. Yeah. This was not a good move. I was even considering, no, that doesn't work because of this. So my instinct was to take. He comes here, and I just come back. That was my idea. But I didn't want to give up this file. Yeah, that was just my bad. This was the beginning of the end. I just make bad moves. Really? So this cuts off... right. This cuts off his bishop. Right? So let's see the follow-up. And I'm actually getting a center again. Right. He pushes here, but my deal was, so this is what happens to me a lot. I'll fianchetto on G2, right? Because I like, that's not G2. And then I'll block it with pawns. But actually, so in this game specifically, I was trying to not do that. But actually, this just shores up my king side. And I guess we're having a queen side battle. Maybe even here. I got some dark squares going on. I mean, that's pretty nice. Although this is going to happen. Well, maybe not. Okay, let's keep on going. So I just make a bunch of bad moves. That's a mistake. What's the bishop doing? I thought that I could take this guy out. For some reason, I was thinking he didn't have anywhere to go because of this bishop, but I forgot he could just take back. Duh. And then I was like, oh, you made a miss here. Right, so I guess you're making an attack. And I can't take. You're starting to really cramp my position and even infiltrate. Okay, so this was a sick move you made. This is fine. Yeah, I just forgot you had the attack on the bishop. This is a blunder. If I'd come here, at least I would have been attacking your two pieces. Could have taken here, and this knight would pretty much have only one spot to go. Yeah. So this is a blunder. Fair. And that's where it all goes down. Okay, well I feel better about that then. Up until here, I actually wasn't too screwed. I did realize that this is super tactical, and I probably had one square, and that was the square. Take the bishop out. Okay. Oh yeah, see, and I'm not even thinking. Right? I was thinking your knight's screwed, but it's not. You come here, if I take, still come this way. I don't know if I'd know what to do here. Maybe attack the queen? I don't like the square the queen has. Right there. My queen doesn't want to move because of this guy and this fork. I don't know. Maybe this actually isn't that big of a deal. I think this is worse. Although here and then something like that, I don't know. What now? Maybe take and then get this rook involved? What do you think? The rook protects... Oh, you didn't see that. Yeah. Yeah, so this is an equal game at this point. I guess because despite b file, you know, you having the knight's pawn, I do have a center, and it's bolstered this way. So this would be a bad move, right? Because if you could ever make that rook move, is what I'm getting at. What could I do here? I feel like... You see, you're still up a pawn. Taking, what do? Come down that way. This. I don't know. Well, let me think about this in other terms. So I've got connected rooks. I've got the old fianchettoed bishop, which isn't doing much. I mean, it is protecting the king, but it's not a very good bishop. It is a solely defensive piece, right? Queen centralized. These two pawns are obviously important. And this outlier pawn. I could push this pawn. We just shore it up this way. So your knight is really good. This rook is not so great right now. This one's pretty active. Your queen is pretty tactical. She's not in the greatest position, maybe? But a lot of dark squares, and I'm dealing with the light squares. Though your pawns are on dark squares. I've got a light squared bishop. My pawns are on dark squares. So maybe something like this. Takes, 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 takes. And we're still pretty chill. I don't know. This seems really good to me. Maybe something like rook e2. Oh, wait a minute. If you take here, I can't take back because you fork everybody. Ah. So maybe you would want, like... Well, you can take here, of course, and start killing the center. Or maybe even getting your rook over. And then just straight up attacking. I don't know. I don't know what I would do, though. Maybe taking is the right way. I think that's it. Just to avoid that tactic. That just says that's a good move. So it wants this. I did consider this. I didn't think that was so great. So this is an equal game. I mean, I'm technically up. Well, I've equalized. Yeah. So this is the level of chess, like how to get it from... Where was it? Right here? How to get it from here and sort of shift the pieces over. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. This is the move that I would like to make. Because I'm afraid of... Let's say I do something else. Like, I don't know. What I was thinking. I don't know. What the fuck was I thinking? Let's say I moved there for some reason. What I was looking at was this, and if I take, then that. And I was like, oh no! That's no good for me. So I was thinking, we'll just get rid of this threat. But then you have this, and I didn't really know how to consolidate my pieces. So this is saying, push here, right? And then the follow-up is you attack the queen, and all this happens. Assuming you're a computer and you play like a computer. Gives up the fianchetto bishop, and we have all this. So then I have that. That's pretty sexy. Slight advantage. Well, there you go, y'all. Alright, what is it? 134? So play a 15 and 10. I need to get some good music. Hey, I'm white again. I'm playing Shahzad from the Netherlands. Let's see if I can play a different game. Uh-oh. The symmetrical. I think c3 is actually the move I needed to make, but whatever. I wanted to play something different. Oh, he's going full on symmetrical. Okay. Yep. I wonder if I just screw with him. Like, will he just do exactly my moves? Normally I'd come out this way. That's a bishop. I'd come out c3, knight c3. Huh. I mean, he's just gonna copy my moves, right? Which is fine. I think you copy the moves until like the knights are out, and then there's an exchange here or something, and I guess he could take. Feels like that'd be a bad move for him. All right, so what is the music? I have one song. One song. Royalty-free music. All right, so he comes out. Nice. He breaks the mold. Because he doesn't have a knight here, I think I can come out this way. Well, actually, hold on a second. All right, let me find this. It's called Royalty-Free Music, France. All right, we're gonna look for royalty-free music, France. This is called Nasty Girl. It's only 2 minutes though. Royalty-free tournament. Read carefully. I don't want to do that. I don't read carefully, dog. Well, I think I can take here. It's a little greedy, but I think I can take that. Let's see. Royalty-free electronic. It's so bright. Jesus. Royalty-free. You guys know any good music that people can use for streaming? Free download, Camel Power Club. I don't know. We're gonna find out what it is. Yeah, we're gonna move on from that. This is called The Aftermath, Volume 1 by Scryer. This is called No Signal. Dude, I like Scryer. Okay. I should probably play the game. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get him involved, right? Yeah, let me show you, well, I'll show you afterwards, because I mean, I am in the middle of the game. I will pay attention to the game. Lord. I wonder why oh, this is really loud, sorry. I wonder why I lose games, because I'm distracted. It's the ADHD brain, dude. Alright, so I'm considering bishop g5. You know, I don't know if I actually know how to play the English. Alright, so he's attacking my knight on c3 because it's pinning. And he's gonna come in and do something like this number. I think I'm gonna castle though. What did he open up? Anything of note? Let's go ahead and castle. Uh-oh. Taking back that pawn. I figured he'd get the pawn. What's up with me just not seeing these queen lateral movements to kick my ass? Okay, so I could attack his queen, but I'm not gonna. Should I? He's gonna try to gobble up other pieces. Let's go. I'm running out of coffee again. Been housing coffee lately. Dude, this guy's music is awesome. Let me show you what it is really quick. Okay, he's attacking my center. Yeah, this guy, the Aftermath Volume 1. I dig this guy. Alright, let me come back to the deal. Right. So what's he doing here? He's getting a whole attack this some way. Okay. Okay. What happens when I take with my knight? He takes back with his knight and has pressure on my rook. Huh. Well, okay. What happens when I attack his queen? Let's see. So my idea here is knight a4 and I'm assuming something like this. He didn't have to move there, but then I can come up this way, and when he attacks, well, what does he do here? We're gonna take. Super tactical. I'm concerned about this. Taking just loses the knight. Coming here, he takes. Take that way. So tactical. I'm gonna go with my gut feeling, and hopefully it doesn't burn me. I only kind of calculated this. I guess he could move there. I mean, I could attack him, right? And his queen's not trapped. I'm really not trying to trap his queen. I'm trying to get her out of my business. Out of my business. There's always this move, which maybe a terrible, terrible move. Uh-oh. We'll auto-resign in a minute and a half. Don't auto-resign, dude. Come on now. Where are you from? Netherlands? Netherlands has good internet. Get back here. When it says that they disconnect like that, does that mean, is it a network thing? Or is it like they just shut off and they're like, no? I don't know. Hopefully he'll come back. He has a minute. My elbow. Huh. Now, it also could be my internet. This it says I have great strength. Great strength. But I think this dude's gonna auto-resign. Which sucks, because I think this is actually a good game. Yeah, it has happened before. In a tournament, granted it was a tournament that I was running, that my internet went down. And I waited like 8 straight minutes, and I was like, dude, this guy's losing. Actually, it was me. Yeah, he's going out. Disconnected. Come on, Netherlands. Come on, Shazad. What the hell, man? Well, he abandoned the game. And this is how I gain Elo. I just play at a time when people who abandon their games. Well, what the hell? Let's find out how this game actually went. Alright, we both had really high percentages, and it was just equal. Hey, I played an 1800 because we made like 6 moves. Now we made 10 moves. Right. All this is fine. Ooh, it doesn't like this move by me. Interesting. It wants... So when someone plays the symmetrical, this is the little Swiss cheese thing that I need to remember. When they're not playing the symmetrical, this can burn you bad. Because they just get their... They get up in your business. That's interesting. E3. So I'm blocking in my dark squared bishop. I'm obviously going to castle kingside. Letting out the dogs. Huh. Is it that I'm looking for knight up, queen out? What am I looking for here? Hold on a second. I want to know why. It's just the best move. Okay. So I'm I'm challenging his pawn, his c5 pawn, with this and getting a pretty good center. Right? Is that the idea here? Lots of light squares, and my dark square is trash right now. So I'm going for light squares, he's going for dark squares. I need to study this. Alright, we'll just keep going. Right? Interesting. So, I wasn't sure if I should take. It was a free pawn. Again, this blocks my light squared bishop and seems to concede all those dark squares, which is why I wasn't interested in doing it. But this is an advanced pawn, and it's got a little, you know, it's got some things going on. Can't he just push? Well, it's an unnatural square for his knight. Alright, so I take. Which is like, that's fine. And then I give up this pawn. And it wants me to take more of the center. Just blah. Get in there. If you're going to be aggressive, be aggressive. Okay. Let me find the follow-up here. What happens with this follow-up? It doesn't like me losing the c4 pawn. It likes me helping this dude out. Okay. I don't do that. Actually, castling is a great move here. Good. So, losing the c5 pawn, although I did not see this queen movement, I figured when I took c5 that this pawn was gone. I figured it was a lost cause. Right. Okay. Great. Awesome. So this tactic actually isn't the bestest of tactics. Like what he was trying to pull off there. Okay. And this is a bad move. Great. So a good move is just attack his queen this way. Instead of getting this like hero mentality with the knight, get my bishop involved. I didn't want to block this pawn. That's why I didn't make that move. But this puts the bishop on a good square. Okay. So where does she move? I mean, this doesn't seem very good. Oh, holy shit, that's exactly where she moves. What? What? Jesus. That's like half the game. It already knows the game. I mean, look at this. We're actually pretty equal. We both have these diagonals, which are just hell. What? Lord. What an equal game. Okay, so I want to move here, and actually, I was like, a5, queen a5 is the worst move in the world. It's literally the best move you can make. Okay. And then we're going to go to Trade City. Not caring at all to lose the rook. Take back, because I gained this position here. Okay. And the computer knows eventually I'm going to gain this piece. So he takes the pawn. I would not have seen this. Nani? Wait, what? Right, he doesn't want to take here, because I'm going to take here. Now I have this cometh. Oh, wait, no, derp. I'm attacking his queen, that's why. I am a little tired. Okay, so he slides. Now a5 would be bad. Okay, so I take, takes back. I take. He screws me up. I'm like, whatever, dude. I'm going to attack the queen. Back to a5. Cool, sexy. All this happens. Right. Wow. And I'm up a pawn. Jesus. And this just is where we timed out. Okay, so let's see my mistake. That was literally what I was thinking of the whole time. So what happens? He doesn't have this, but it is a little bit in his favor. You know, my knight is way off sides. Where is my knight gonna go? Right? My knight's kind of locked up. And he's got all of these knights. Maybe here. It's a good point. I don't know where else to go at this point. Like, rook doesn't have anywhere else. I get the idea. The danger here is there's a cat outside yowling. It's just not a great move. Fair enough. What y'all think? What do you all think? I have to go let the cat in. I'll be right back. Dude, I was gonna make some chocolate chip cookies earlier. I don't know if you guys like chocolate. You better like chocolate chip cookies. God, so good. But I didn't. I resisted. I resisted the bourbon. Trying not to drink as much. Not that, you know, it's that big of a deal. It's just drinking and playing chess. God, I'm always playing white. Alright, guess what I'm going to do? The English. Maybe I'll actually get okay at this opening. And I should have made coffee. Oh my god, what have I done? Maybe they'll auto end. So this is Nix Wolfie from India playing the symmetrical. The same game. I'm out of things to drink. I'm gonna have to switch the bourbon. It's gonna get gnarly. No, it's the same game. All right, I'm gonna go knight c3. I'm doing knight c3. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Don't you do knight c6, don't you? Ah! Fine. Fine. This will be a little bit different of a game. Hopefully it won't be even Steven. Can't believe I just said that. Oh, right. Music. Alright, so let's do When It Happened. Again, this is the Scryer. Oh, wow. They didn't do what I thought they were going to do. Okay, so what do we think? Here? With knight f6, I can push e3. Huh. Now d4 I don't think works. Yeah, of course it doesn't work. So I could go d3. But then he's got knight f6 and he can push. Huh? Okay. I think I just need to play. I have a feeling this person doesn't really know this opening. I mean, neither do I. So, right. I'm considering e3 or knight f3. I think this could work too. But I'm gonna go here. Alright, I do like Scryer, but this is a little too epic. This is called Genesis 1.0. And it's an Enya song. It's not an Enya song. It's not. Sounds like an Enya song. I don't know why I'm timid about pushing d3 or even e3. I think the thing with e3 is, in one of the reviews, you know, e3 was pushed around this time, and I didn't quite understand why. Right? So lots of pressure here. I think e3 might be a bad move at this point. Castle. I'm a little concerned about this. No, maybe not. I'm gonna go there. I kind of like this idea. I assume he'll come out with 906. Interesting. I guess to avoid. But it does kind of ruin his castle. Pretty locked up center. And I think we're looking for D5 here. I am considering bishop G5 and sliding back this way. No, that's terrible. That's terrible. What am I thinking? It just traps my bishop. Ooh. Wow, not thinking. Alright, let's call it Caravan by the same guy. There's A3, then this. Takes. He's got this pawn. Huh. What was the last move I just made? Castle? And then previous? Okay. This is called Into the Storm. I like this first couple, but I don't know about this one. Yeah. Interesting. So he doesn't want to give up that piece. This just kind of locks it up. Let's see. What am I trying to do here? I was thinking of some tactic here, but I don't think I've got it. What happens with this? He kind of has to move here. I take, he comes that way. And then he just gets a castle in. Lose this guy. Alright, I'm gonna go back to no signal. I think that's cool. So it gives him an outpost here, but I do have this knight to trade off. And my knight's just kind of hanging out here in the nice outpost, right? Okay, so I think I take... Let's see. I was considering that. I'm not going to do that. Oh, I forgot about this knight here. I think he probably should have taken with that knight. He shuts this down. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, derp. Alright, well, it still gives me a nice knight post. Does this work right now? Since we have a closed center. Phew. I'm a little tired, guys. I am going to go for my plan. I like that song. Alright, this is called When It Happened. I think this one's pretty good too. Oh, he actually castles. Nice. Good. Okay, so I think I can take, or I could just come up here. Let me see. I think I can do this. It starts breaking down my center, but I think I can. If I take here, it just locks it up, and I don't really want to do that. Is there something else I can get charged back here? Like maybe the queen somewhere? Alright, we're gonna go up here. I guess he could just push. Really didn't consider that. This is dangerous. Since I have this knight here and the rook. So I think I win a bishop this way, I think. If not, then I start tearing down his king side. Oh, it's so epic. Alright, we'll go. This is called By the Sword. Surely it will not be epic at all. By the sword. Ah, he's like, whatever, dude, I'm not doing it. Counterplay with some queen side. Whoa, that's kind of cool. So, I'm assuming this guy will not take. Yeah, he just moves back. this just loses that, just trade. Alright, we're going back to no signal. I may have, well, coming here is check, takes, and that just kind of ruins my entire attack. So I was thinking putting my bishop there, or sliding this up like that. That didn't work. I don't know if this actually works or not. I'm not good at these mating nets and all that stuff. I don't even know if I have a mating thing here. It looks gnarly, but he may not actually have anything to worry about. I need to get rid of this pawn, I think. Maybe getting... Right, so he moves his dude over. So now this is... He's going to want to get his knight somewhere over. Alright, so this gets his king there, and I don't want that. Maybe the queen there. Unknown, yo, what's up, man? Shaking, dude. You know, maybe it would behoove me to just rip this guy open. Get my queen in here. Let's see. I could get a rook, but no, what am I thinking? He takes with the knight. Check. Takes. Yeah, that's no good. So where do my pieces need to be to do this properly? Don't have a lot of time, so I need to actually move forward. We're gonna mush. I could do a rook lift. Nothing to drink. Right, where'd he move? He moved the knight back. Okay. Why'd he move the knight back? That kind of changes something. Give me a second. Not really, actually. Hold on. What am I trying to do there? I think I can still do this. All right. We're gonna put a little bit into this. I think this might be the last game. Whoa, what is this? Let's play a TMT in Chess with Bill Club. Oh, a tournament? Tournament. Maybe like a 5-minute or something. This is called In the Night. We'll chill out with that and see what happens. I bet he just pushes G5. I need to do these mating patterns. Like this specific idea. I need to get this down. That had way more coffee in it than I expected. Coffeeed out, dude. Too much coffee tonight. So if he pushes G5, I take with the bishop and then push my pawn up, I think. I don't know, that might actually be terrible. Pushes G5. I think maybe queen here is the next move. I need to get another piece in there. And not let him trade down and consolidate. You know, I don't think I'm doing this right. I think after this, I'm just locking myself up. Alright, I do like this song, but it's very, very epic. Well, it doesn't make sense to put the king here. I think I need a rook lift, y'all. TMT. Well, we might throw down. Oh, I don't think you can do links in the chat. I don't think it allows it. Which I don't know if that's... I don't know why that is, but... I should probably pay attention to the game. Okay. Okay, he gets his knight back involved. Let's see. If I take, he takes this way. If I take and he takes this way, what do I do? Alright, we're gonna shut that down. I like it, but it's just, it kind of gets a little monotonous. What if I come here? I mean, he's trying to attack this guy. And he's got, oh yeah, I see what he's doing. He takes, I take, he takes, I take, and then that's bad for me. So this, yeah, maybe I screwed this up. Take, take, take. Huh. I thought I had something. I do have something here, but I just don't know how to finish it off. Check. Take, take. He loses a rook, gets his queen in, and then the threat is just kind of gone. And I'm so low on time that it all falls apart. Takes. He takes back. Takes. Yeah. I don't know. I think I had something here and I screwed it up. I think I screwed it up. And I don't really, my brain power is on low right now. All right, well, I'm going to take here, for I am I'm doing pretty well, but I just don't have this. I don't see it. I just don't see it. Don't see it, I don't see it, I don't see it. Damn. It sucks to get so close, and you're just like, oh. Like there's a way of orchestrating those pieces, and I just don't see it. That's frustrating. Dude, I was playing, like I was saying earlier, and over the board, this dude came in. He's like 15 years old, which some of you are very young. That's a lot younger than me. And the dude just starts wrecking. And I was like, man. Okay, so this check, he comes that way. This check, he comes this way. Hold on. That doesn't work. It doesn't work. Hold on. Shit, I can't see it. I can't see it. No. No, shit. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Just don't know. It was a good game. It was a good game. I don't got the chops yet. Maybe here. I just don't got the chops. This is the kind of game that makes me throw my mouse into the wall and explode it. Because you're so there and you just can't finish it. Can't finish the deal. It's frustrating. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. So I take, it just all falls apart. All falls apart. Could take here, no. I got nothing. I got nothing. I mean, I kind of have him on the run after he takes with the bishop. I could come here, block the queen, right? Let's see. There. I've also got this check there. God, I wish my brain would work right now. This is what I want to do. Gah! Grr. Jesus Christ. It just doesn't work. I just don't have it. I just don't have it. That's not the move. I was thinking of this move. It doesn't work. Damn it. Son of a bitch. That's the wrong move. That's so wrong. That's so wrong. Yeah. I got nothing. Shit. I gotta make moves. No, I just don't have it. I just don't have it. So frustrating. To be on the verge. This is so stupid. I hate that. I hate that. I hate it when you've got it. You've got it. And you fuck it up. And you just fuck it up. My chess coach will just be like, let's see, check over. He can't move there, he's got to move there, right? That's not it. Check here. No, because he's got that square right there. Damn. Let's see. Here. Okay. That check. He's got that, this, that. No, it doesn't work because he's got this other rook. Jesus. There we go. Jesus Christ. Guys. All right. Salud. Ritu Raj, 1843. Ritu, I do not need to get destroyed. I'm gonna end this on a win. I love you, Ritu. I actually want to play, but let me have this tonight. let me win this one. You're 1900. You're gonna beat me. We'll play, just not tonight. I'm gonna review this game. I'm gonna drink this bourbon, and I'm gonna go to bed. So hang out with me while I do this. 23 people watching. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Please join the comments. Let me know who you are. All the good stuff. Thank you for watching. Look at this. Look at what I did. Oh, you can't see it. You can't see it. Hold on. I have to... Oh my god. Did you see that shit? Shortschess.com. No. How do I do it? There we go. Look at this. What is this? I'm doing so well, and then, ooh. You say, but you're a noob as in 1845. But you're way better than I am. You're way better than I am. Which is good. It's good. Do you play tournaments? Okay, so I had no blunders. That's good. Played about a 1600. You know, if this dude played at a 700, which is what it says, 63%, he defended my attack. I used all of my time. Apparently 3 great moves, which I think means were the only moves to make. I had a mistake and a miss, and he had a blunder. Okay, Lord. So the symmetrical. Now this is interesting. So the symmetrical, he doesn't do the symmetrical, but it's still the symmetrical. I thought he didn't know what he was doing at this point. Turns out, old dude knew what he was doing. Okay, it likes B1. It likes B1. Fair enough. I didn't really know what else to do here. This just improves the position. Okay. Let me see how it plays out. I'm sure it's like 15 moves of... Never mind, it's not at all. It just does this. Okay. It doesn't like E4. Interesting. So instead of E4 attacking that knight, Uncluster fackin these guys. What's the follow-up here? That's it. It's just getting this guy out of the way for my bishop. Or is it to actually push here? I don't think I totally understand. Maybe because this is a problem. E4, if my knight stays there. And it breaks down the center. Is that what it is? And he just has like these advanced pawns. Let's see. If I come out here, he doesn't have e4. I think that's the reason it wants me to get my knight out of the way. Because if I don't, well, he can't push because of that. Let's say I do something else like this or something, or like I don't know, something like that. I think he's got this. Am I wrong about that? Yes, this is a mistake. Okay. I guess I don't completely understand knight d2. Okay. The idea maybe is neither of us are actually ready to attack. We need to develop pieces, and it's just a little hard for me to see. The thing is, this doesn't seem like developing. I mean, that seems like the opposite of developing. Maybe it's... The follow-up is, you know, a castle. Can anyone explain this? You say 81 is kind of low. Not demotivating you, but in my opinion. Dude, fair enough. You know, fair enough. I did not play this game particularly well. It wants more of a queenside expansion. I am just pushing. And I feel like I don't... Interesting. So it wants me to keep... I did think about G4. You know, there used to be an event called G4. Or was it G3? Okay. Interesting. So, let me see the follow-ups here. So it's really locking this in. Maybe after takes... See, takes. No, what am I doing? Yeah, I don't see this. I mean, I know that it's bad, but how to capitalize upon it, you know, slowly but surely. Okay, see, these are just good moves. Good meaning they're, you know, he had chances to undo them. Okay. I'm glad I went the right direction. Forced. Should have hit the queen there with the check. Where does he have? He's got here. He's got there. Okay. Well, in my mind, he takes. Okay, right. Oh, no, he doesn't. Wait, really? Wait, what am I not seeing? I am clearly not seeing what. Is it this? Takes. Is that it? Ah. So there's a checkmate here. This, so he can block the checkmate. So what happens if he takes there? Show checkmate. Yes, please do. See, this is what I'm talking about. I know it's there, but I don't see it. I don't see it. And Ritu Raj / Anonya. That is why I'm playing at 80%. And, you know, am 1,000 elo and not 1,800. Wow. Look at that. Okay. So, boom. Rook lift. Pull a Levy Rosman. Gotham chess. Kill the rook. I would have thought, and in fact was, like, oh yeah, he'll just take with the bishop. No. Because now I check. He takes with... No, he doesn't take the queen. He doesn't take with the queen. Why? Oh, because I come here? Right? And that's it. I just am not thinking that far ahead. I had him. So what actually happened? This is what actually happened. Is this actually what happened? Oh, it's a miss. Should have taken it. Didn't take it because I didn't see these tactics. That's a mistake. That's a blunder. Yeah, I didn't quite understand. I guess he was just going after the b2 pawn. But that seemed like just a problem. So he comes back. Interesting. I mean, I had 59 seconds. It says, nah, dude, get the bishop in. I mean, you're controlling squares. Maybe coming along this way for the check. That's what it is for the checkmate. Boom, boom. There. Check. There. God, I just can't see. I need to work on checkmates. Brought in the old guy. I'm glad I found this. I am really glad I found this. That does mean that I have improved. My elo hasn't improved, but that does mean that I've improved. So, on the docket, that's right, the study docket. One, I need to study the hell out of the English, because I played it too much, and honestly, I've never really studied it. Sue me. 2, mating nets. Lord. Mating nets. How much time do I got? I got 20 minutes. All right. Give me a second. I'm going to play a little bit of music. Play a little music. And we're going to do some practice on mating nets. Let me know in the comments what your elo is. And say hello if you have the time. Because I would like to know you on chat. I'll be right back. Alright. So, I need to give some love, that's right, to royalty-free EDM. It's on Bandcamp. If you want to hear some music that I've been playing, as well as Bill Buncombe. Guess who that is? That's his current song. Here's what it looks like. I know. Alright, so here's some stream stuff, street cred, Patreon, James Johnston, Ember Ellaria, Natalia Cline, Arnov Govil. It's Chess with Bill. In the event you're interested, there you go. And let me move back to doing. Haha. Oh yes. So we say puzzles 3289. Your puzzle rating is 3289, dude. What? Let me go and do some puzzles. I gotta beat Unknown Yo. What? No, I am not doing a puzzle battle with you. You know, honestly, chess.com puzzles are hard. I like Lead Chess's puzzles a little bit more. We're gonna do some puzzles this way. Holy crap, that was so fast. Alright, so, yeah. Yeah, these do the same things. They make you feel really good at first, and you're like, great. Wait, am I playing as black or white? I'm playing as black. Okay. Yeah. Oh, shoot. That's right, shoot. Yeah, you see, I feel like a badass right now, but come on. The thing is that I just know, like, I'm not really seeing it, right? Like, to do these really fast, like, I'm not really getting better. What is this here? Check. He comes back. What is the answer here? Meh, meh. Puzzles 3289. Jesus. That's really good. Okay, so I would like to go here. It's check. He just moves that way, right? Then what do I do? This is why we're not playing any more games tonight. Check. He takes. Check. He takes this way. What is the answer here? I don't see it. Ugh. Oh, derp. Wow. It took a really long time for me to figure out. I know it seems obvious, but sometimes it's just not obvious. What am I playing as white? Wait, I'm playing as white. Right? Anything here. Yeah, I didn't see that. Wow. Yeah, I was gonna say, I've screwed that up in an actual game before. That pattern, I don't get. Okay, so I'd like this. Yeah. This is check. Boom. Actually, no. Check. Boom. I think I have to go there. Yeah. And then I'm up. Check, take. I just check here. Yeah. And then where do you come after this? I can check there. Check there. Where do you go after this? Check here, he's got to move there. Check here. Doesn't the king just run away? This is something I don't like about chess.com stuff. Because, you know, you like run through it and you're like, yeah, but then like, I can't go back because it's like, no. You gotta do it from the beginning. No, I don't want to do it from the beginning. I want to learn. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna go to Lee Chess and set that up instead. I think Lee Chess's puzzles are just better. Right? And we'll do this, that, and that. Hell yeah. Close this down. Sweet. Puzzles. 3289. Come on. Alright, puzzle themes. What is the puzzle theme we want? I want some sort of mating net thing. Ah, mates, yes. Mate in 5. Figure out a long mating sequence. Yeah, girl, I only do 1.5 years, so we're gonna do 3 moves. That was an old man joke. I don't apologize. Alright, so mate in 3. Let's see. I feel like my little chess with Bill thing is like all over the place. Here, let me correct this really fast. Oh, I'm doing the wrong. Wait, what? Andy? I don't understand. Aha. There we go. A little bit better. Alright, cool. For your viewing pleasure, let's look at the game. I also like that you can do this on Lee Chess. Like, 1, it's free. 2, you can go back to the beginning of the game and be like, what actually happened? Alright, let's do... I gotta have some music for this. This is called In the Blink of an Eye. We're gonna see if this is any good. It's from Germany. Oh shit. Check this out. I gotta show you this guy's page. This is cool. In the Blink of an Eye, one-man symphony. Dude. Alright. Let me turn it down, sorry. That's dirty. Okay. This is a 1564 unknown yo. Okay, So they do d4, which I don't really play, but whatever. Let me turn this down just a little bit. If the music is too loud, please let me know. Alright, so I think they're doing the King's Indian defense. Nope, never mind. It looks... I don't know what... It's like the French, kinda. So these two people, I don't think you can see. This is 2200 and a 2300 playing. Okay, so it's the French, kinda. Although I think the French is more about e4. So this is something else. I just don't know it. I mean, this looks like the French, but I don't know if it's considered it without e4. Whoa. Okay, so dark squares for the win. Keto. Dude, ballsy move. Whoa. Right here. The rook lift. Okay. Just going for it. Taken. Check. Back. Running the king. Now hold up a second. Wait a minute. Why is it he doesn't take? I am the confused. Okay. Attacks the queen. Takes the knight like a bouse. What am I not seeing? Oh, Lord Almighty. There's something here. So, who sees this? Why is this so good? I mean, I see that the knight is active, right? But why not take? Like, takes the queen, takes back, but no. There's got to be some winning idea here. Check just loses this way. So takes the queen. Why would you not take the queen? Grabs the bishop. See, e7. Grabs the rook. I mean, rook and a bishop are 8 points, queen is 10 or 9. Wow. I don't see why this is so good. Why not take the rook? Or why not take the queen with the rook? You can check. It moves back this way. This is why these are GMs. Or they're not GMs. They're really, really high up. 2300s. Yeah, I don't get... I don't understand. Just take the queen. What happens after that? Oof. Queen takes. Someone explain this to me. Why can you not take on h7? Like, I get you lose this. Maybe you're going to lose the bishop too. So let's say rook takes queen. Okay, cool. Check. Got to move over. So I've got bishop, bishop, You don't want to lose your queen, so you move her somewhere. Take here. So I lose a knight and a queen for rook and 2 bishops. And I'm left with... Oh, okay, fair enough. I've got 2 bishops and 2 rooks. This person has got queen, rook, and a knight. I guess that's it. And I've got this sexy pawn chain. Only the GMs do this. Cool. Fine. I'm allowing that to happen, clearly. I was thinking this because I got the bishop here. I could also check there. He's got to move back, and I've got this. I think that's it. Oh my. Right, because they're... Don't judge me. Okay, boom. Please do judge me. Alright, never mind. I kind of got it. I'm just saying. I don't know what I'm doing. So, black's move. Let's come back. I'm going to do 10 of these. Okay. E4s, E5s. This is a very Tarashi opening. This is between 2 1600s. Blitz. Okay, kicking the bishop. Like, fuck you, bishop. Also, sorry about cursing. I know a lot of people are young. Look, you're gonna have to learn at some point that cursing is the best thing ever. Okay, so just hemming the queen in. What? This seems like a sexy move right here. I guess you take. Okay. Lots of trades. Just, what? Why would you give up your... Lots of focus. Rook lift. Double the rooks. This is bad news bears. Gets the queen out of the pawn's way. Oh, do not do an en passant. Okay. I was going to say if he did, he would be winning. Okay. Attacking. Nice pawn chain for white. But they're down a rook. Takes the file. Doubles up. Check. And now it's bad. It's bad news bears. Interesting. Sacks the rook. Crap. To move the king. I feel like that was all a bunch of mistakes. Okay. So, I can take, of course, but I'm thinking I come here. What happens when I come here? Check, only move, check, only move, check, mate, I think. Okay. Let's come all the way back. I have to do 10 of these? Ugh. I have so many more to go. I hope you all are with me on this. I hope you're with me. Oh, I need more music. Alright, let's hear this guy's album. That was called In the Blink of an Eye. Again, this dude... Here, let me show you his stuff. If I'm going to use their music, then I better show their stuff. So it's... You can buy it, of course. Name your price. Interesting. So you can name it as a price. Or name your own price. This is called In the Blink of an Eye. We're going to do I Hear the Footsteps. Dude, I dig this guy. Let me follow him. You are now following. Receive your notification. Yes, please. Hook me up. Alright. Dude. I dig this guy's music. His name, or their name, I don't know if it's a he or she, is, well, it's called One Man Symphony. Alright. White again. E4. I don't play E4 because... Now, is this the London system? Is that what that is? I don't actually know. I want to say Roy Lopez is here, but I'm not sure. Alright, this is two 1900s playing. This reminds me of the Alvin, but it's not. Okay. Crush up. Preventative move so that this doesn't happen. Interesting. White has not developed their dark squared bishop. Black's pretty hefty on it. I guess the idea here is if takes, this is a big target. So I'm guessing if I take now, maybe we queen trade. No, surely queen trade. Okay, knight is in. Trying to boot. Goes for the attack. Interesting, now that the queen is here, if I were to take, this would happen. Boom. It's little incremental ideas. Okay, redirecting the bishop so that this is opened up, right? God, this is the difference between 19 and 1,000. Finally, castles. Coming after that bishop, where does it move? Oh, it doesn't. Right. Dude, what? Just totally loses the rook. Runs the king. This is a blitz game. No, it's a 10, it's a rapid game. Doesn't take the pawn. Wants to get the queen over here, right? Yep. Tries to trade. I don't think we want to trade. Check, check, checkmate. I think that's it. Got 6 more. Ugh. We're gonna need more bourbon. All right. Okay, there we go. Dude, this dude's music is awesome. An instant burst. That's kind of fun. A 12-track electronic album in the blink of an eye combines synthwave, dark ambient, industrial, and noise music and blend them all together. Dude can throw down. I am impressed. Okay, finally we're playing black. 2 1600s, it's a blitz game, 5 minute. Let's find out what happens. D4. Met with D4. Oh, this is the Queen's Gambit. I think this is Queen's Gambit decline. Okay. Interesting maneuver here. I guess if you were to take, and then the queen takes, it's hard to castle, maybe. The queen's involved. Shoring up the center. I like how they went b6 instead of just the silly check, right? Dude, look at this. Given the hook. And finally an attack. Giving up the center. Whoa. Oh, dude, we're gonna have a rook lift soon. What? Alright, don't take my knight. Oh no! Right. So, check here. Discover check. Takes the knight. He's back there. Now I've got this. Ugh. Yeah? Really? 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 Oh, here? Right. You gotta get out of the way. Right. Listen. But I had the idea. Alright. This is the 5th one. I'm doing 10. Oh my god. Why did I say 10? Why am I a man of my word? It's the worst. E4, man. Why are people playing E4? So this is a, these are two 2000s playing Blitz. Is that, what is this? It's not the Sicilian. I don't know C6. It's a mouse slip. Oh, is it the Caracan? I think it's the Caracan. Okay, advance into the Caracan. Okay. White squared bishops out. This kind of reminds me of a Slav type thing, but I don't really know what I'm talking about. Okay, check. Offers the trade, says, whatever, dude. Wait, what? Okay, this is something arcane. You take the queen. Alright, so I've got a lot of development. I can probably castle, right? Can't go that way because of this guy. Castle, I'm protecting this, and my pawn is good because of this knight. I got 1, 2, 3. This person's 1, 2. But I down a queen, dog. I mean, I know I win because, you know, like, I'm playing white and this is a puzzle. What? Okay, so we castle. Sure. More development. Takes back, right? Bishop. I'm gonna move this knight, so I got my king over here defending. Cool. Dude, dropping the queen, ballsy maneuver. Alright, knight is in. Do I take back? Oh, I take back. What? So this just looks losing to me. Because they have the queen. I got a piece up. But they got a queen. This reshapes. And I got double pawns up in here. This reshapes my whole thing. I mean, my position is more active. And I'm in their business. But I don't see anything that's like, don't they just castle? Right? Okay, so I'm trying to tear down the center. They're like, whatever, we don't care. What are these? They're 1900s. These guys know what's up. Okay, hold up. Why don't you take? Take. Oh. No, what? Boom? I don't understand. I mean, the center starts to fall. But still, don't you equalize? Like, allowing this doesn't make sense to me. Granted, I don't have a queen. Okay. But this is gnarly. You don't want your king over here like, what? I got nothing. Rook over. Causing problems. Okay. Obviously, I don't want to take. I check here, and then I check there, right? Wait, hold on. Check here, goes over there. Check here. This happens. Hold up. Check here. Over. Maybe here takes. No. Check there. Pushing over that way. Check here. It's got to take. What am I not seeing? How about check there? So my rook is free. Check here. He's got to move there. Take. He takes. Check. That's what it is, right? Sack the rook. Boom! God, it's making me see the Lord. Dude, look at this. Okay. At this point, seriously, at this point, are you like, nah, it's cool. I'm going to develop my knight. It's fine. I'm good with this. Why don't you move your queen anywhere? What am I not seeing? I mean, like, how about queen there? Like, literally the queen could go anywhere, right? Am I wrong? This feels like an oversight. It's a blitz game. That's got to be an oversight. And they came back. They came back. Okay. I'm on 6. Oh, God. So many more. I'm doing 10. All right. Here we go. E4. Jesus. All right. So we got a 1700 and basically a 1700. It's a rapid game. They're playing the French. Proper French. Okay. I think this is the classic. Okay, so they're going to want to do this number. No. This number. Okay. Fine. This looks tricksy. Going for a fianchetto? What? No. Okay, finally castles. Actually looks pretty good. Although, that's a pretty obvious target. Nope. That queen is offsides. Yeah, I think I would have moved my queen back or something. Dude, this is pretty sexy. But still, had the queen been back here, yeah, they're a little too aggressive. This looks bad. I mean, right? So check here. Check, take, check. That's it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Number 7. Got a few more. I'm going to 10. Alright. Let's see. What did they play? Don't play e4. Please don't play e4. Did they play e4? God! Everybody plays e4. Listen, just because Alpha Zero plays e4 does not mean you have to play e4. I want some c4, baby. All right. e4. Wait, let me guess. e5. Hey, holy crap. So these are two 1600, which means they're playing whatever the hell that is. If someone can tell me that, you get a prize, which is me clapping golf claps. Okay. Okay, fast fianchetto. I'm into that. It's like an accelerated dragon, but opposite. Okay. This looks like the Scotch to me. Takes. Fine. Doubling up. Preparing for that. Pressure. Okay, goes for the e7 so they can castle. I'm going to take that. I'm just going to take it. Uh-oh. I'm going for the attack, dude. Whatever. Double my pawns. I don't care. Okay, so where do they go after this? No. This is a weakness. That's a weakness. Maybe here? That would be gnarly. Come on. Okay. Guarding. castle, because why not? Where do I go now? What looks juicy? This pawn is down. And this pawn is in peril. They don't have a dark squared bishop, so I wonder if they could go here. I don't know, this pawn is a problem. What is this? It's a rapid game? Yeah, what do you do here? You could probably just push this pawn since you're guarding this way. You could try to trade, but you're attacking, so you don't want to trade. This is a check. You take back that way. No. I was thinking this, but you just take. I'm thinking this. Yo happens. No, we push here, right? C4, yeah? No. E1. So just get into the fork, but it's not really a fork since it's a queen. Okay, activating that guy and going for the attack. Whatever, bruh. Okay. See, the problem with that is this right here. This check. Yeah. And now I've got another check. Interesting. Okay, well I was thinking this, because you can't take, you can take and you lose the queen. Well, you could just check and then move right back. Okay, fair. So what do I do? Push here? No, I trade. What? I mean, it's a nasty position, right? I've got two spots. But this knight is there. I don't know. This weakens that pawn. Weakens these squares. And I have a light squared bishop. I don't like that. Okay, takes. Takes down. What am I gonna do? I've got this gnarly pawn. Boom, boom, boom. Take. What am I trying to do here? I'm thinking here. Yeah. Oh, dude. What? That's dirty. Okay, so they gave their king a little bit of left. I'm thinking here, and then here. Here. So F5, how do you contend with G4? Just check. I could just check on H3. What do they do? Only move. King G6. No? Well, color me wrong. Dude, that's sexy. That's sexy. Jesus. That is a dirty mate. Alright, I'm playing as black. Why will it never be the Sicilian? The Sicilian's my favorite. Okay, we're going the French. I'm thinking it's either the Tarrasch or the French. Don't do E5. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Sicilian. E6. What is this? What is this opening? Oh, it's a Caro-Kann, right? Is it the Slav? Someone tell me. You guys have access to the internet. What is that? C6, E6. Is it the Slav? Is that what it is? Help. Oh no. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, now I'm assuming D5. Yeah. I think that's the Slav. Alright, and we're basically into the French. Kinda. Except without this pawn. Alright, protecting this square here. I kinda know this a little bit, but man, white has an initiative. It looks Grand Prix E to me. Okay, protecting there. D4 is a big deal. Activating this bishop, maybe because of trades. This, no. Just activating. Are we going queenside castle? Or maybe even here. Preparing to castle. Sliding over, okay. Yep. Okay, now I think this is a theme, right? You could come this way to E7. They come up to H6 because this bishop is blocked, I think. So we're going for a kingside attack pretty soon, yeah? It's a juicy, juicy square, dude. Okay, attacking this D4. Blah, blah, blah. Looking for the trade. It says whatever. And now I'm going for a kingside attack. Check. Can't take my queen. Boom. Oh no, you can't take because of this rook. Gonna push here. Because it's the only move. Oh no. Sorry, queen. Slides back. Dude, rook lifts all the way. Levy Roslin would love this. Okay. King's on the run. Square. Ooh, that does look gnarly. Take. This bishop is not developed, so I think so. No. Going for broke, dude. Takes the queen. Surely check would be a better move, yeah? I mean, that's mate, right? Because the queen has G1. But if you check, king has to move. Now you take the queen. Check over, check over. I got no bishops on the dark squares. Oh no, I do have this. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Alright, maybe I'm wrong. Check. Yeah, maybe you just run away. Never mind. Okay. Okay, so I think check, and then I come up this way. And I've got this bishop here. Oh, dear God. So many. So many. Why am I doing 10? 10 seems like a small number. So I've done 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got 2 more, y'all. Okay. Here we go. Let me get some music. I'm going to play this dude again. says, I hear footsteps. Action 1. Let me play him and show you his stuff. Boom. This is on bandcamp.com. This dude, I do not know this guy at all, but I found his music and I think it is awesome. It's One Man Symphony on Bandcamp. Dude. Street cred. Check this shit out. One Man Symphony. That is not how you spell symphony. That. Oof. These are the people. Oof. Alright. So good. D4. How much you want to bet they D4 it? If they pulled the Dutch, kudos. Nope. Alright, these are two 1900s. Basically Queen's Gambit. Decline. Okay. Keeping the tension. Looking for a Inketo. Exchanges. Blocking this guy. I love this attack. So, only move, yeah. Slides back, take. Queen's there. And now they got this knight. I'm gonna go after the center. It takes. Wants to preserve this knight, probably for an attack. The check, come back, only move. Alright, so they're trying to do a rook lift, right? But I'm gonna do an attack. Rook lift happens. Check. Take. So this is not a back row mate. Double rook down. Alright. So we have a problem here. For this, boom, that's checkmate. This, check, bam, check, boom. That's pretty good. Guarding. As my chess coach says, rooks are pigs. Okay, guarding here. Also, this attack. It's not really guarding. It's doing this attack. Okay. King is exposed. Gotta make an attack soon. Oh, it's my turn. Okay. This guy's just a buffer. So it's gotta be a check, right? Check. Check. Doesn't work. Sack the queen. Pretty sure that's what we're going for. Takes. Check. Boom. Check. Sack the queen. Take. Check. Back. Check. That's what it is. Asa! How many do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dude, we got 23 people watching, but nobody's talking in the chat. And as far as I can tell, nobody's subscribed, so you best be subscribing soon. Give me the power to fix. You don't have to subscribe. You subscribe. Alright. D4, great. I will predict with my divine influence. They will do the French if they're cool. Ah, come on. Come on. It's a blitz game, I get it. These are 1900s. Troy Toy, terrible name, and Ryder 101010111. So Ryder is a programmer. Alright. Queen's Gambit. Is that the Caro-Kann? I should look it up. Since no one's talking, I have to look it up. Caro-Kann. Let's find out. Yeah, I know it's in response to E4. What are the moves, dog? Okay, the moves are... looks like just C6. So it sort of goes into the Caro-Kann. Yeah, so... well, no. Caro-Kann versus the Scotch. Looks like Caro-Kann is versus E4 and then D4. And this is versus the Queen's Gambit. Interesting. Defining move is C6. Fair enough. Okay. Bishop's out. I like this pattern. Okay, so you got your triangle. Never mind. Interesting. So we're going to be attacking the king side, right? I've seen this before. You slide that bishop back, because if they take, boom, my rook is over. Right? So if they castle, a lot of pressure here. Bishop goes back just in case for this. Looking for that square. No, castles into it. Gives a hook, so that actually weakens the dark squares. Now I'm gonna move my pieces over and wreck your day. Okay, now this piece is a little useful. What do I do with it? Maybe a check here. Maybe there. Queenside Castle. Fucking baller. This queen is outnumbered, dude. I don't understand that move. This is a blitz game. 1900s. Maybe it's just looking for this move. That is interesting. See, no one has commented in the, chat. Come on now. Maybe here. Huh. So it's trying to double up, I guess. Oh yeah, the queen's here, putting pressure so this can't happen. Dude. Okay, so what happens if I take? Take, check. Hold on. Check, take. Check, and you're screwed. How you defend? Seems pretty fair. Take, 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 check, over, yeah, back, over, yeah, get a pawn, but, okay, get your pieces involved, we'll slide my king over. Probably could have drawn there. Okay, so with this whole lineup, I'm thinking check, there, check, take, check that way. Boom, boom, boom. Well, y'all, how did I do? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 out of 10. It's like a C. Ugh. I hope you guys have liked this stream. Let me know. I'm gonna get out of here. It's 3:45 in the morning. It's time to go to bed. It's time. Time, y'all. Let me give some love. Street cred, Bill Buncombe, royalty-free EDM, One Man Symphony. This is all on Bandcamp. Boom. Bandcamp. Hey, I got a Patreon. James Johnston, Ember Ellaria, Natalia Cline, Arnov Govil. You can do this for free and get updates and all that bullshit. This is Chess with Bill. I will be on. I'm gonna try to do 2 or 3 streams a week. Let me know what you guys dig, the puzzles, the games, comments, etc. Regardless, keep playing chess and a